Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Lewis Speaks 2023. And lately, I've been on edge. I can't lie. I've been on edge. I've been so angry and I've just been so disgusted with every aspect of this world. And it's not only the world, what's happening in Palestine, Gaza. It's not only what's going on in my community between seeing the drug abuse and the constant overdoses. It's not only the profession that I'm in as a social worker and seeing the most hapless cases day in and day out. It's really the lack of support. It's the lack of support at my job. It's the lack of support in my personal life. Right now, my family is just a dumpster fire. We are just not unified. Everybody's just going this way, that way, and it's just a lack of support, genuine heartfelt support. Everybody has different belief systems, where once we share the same belief system, everybody's just going haywire, you know? And I know that on one level, this is Bible prophecy being fulfilled. I get that. But it's never easy to see up close. Never. I think another reason why I've been on edge is because I've been getting more pushback, more vitriol for being who I am than validation and reassurance. And this is why I've distanced myself from everybody. I've just distanced myself because I just only want to deal with people who validate who I want to be in the world. I want to deal with people who feel the same way that I do about life. I want to be with like-minded individuals, not people that always want to unduly challenge and try to talk me out of myself, because that's what this world tries to do. This world continuously tries to talk you out of it, being who you are. This world lives to talk you out of yourself. And I think this is why I'm so angry, because I don't see anybody out there like me who thinks like me, who feels like me, trying to find that connection, trying to find that genuine camaraderie, trying to find that oneness of mind and heart. It's hard as hell. It's hard as hell. And you know something? I want to go back to the lack of support. You know, people always ask, why are Black women angry, right? I now understand why Black women are angry, because they've had to do it alone for so many years. They've had to do it alone for so long without the benefit of adequate partnership, without the benefit of adequate leadership, without the benefit of adequate companionship and support. It's too much. It's too much. As Black men, as a Black man, I've had to go it alone for so long. I basically don't get the tenderness, the kindness, the compassion that other people and other races get. As a Black man, all you get is treated badly within certain spaces. You have these onerous expectations thrust upon you. As a Black man, we have to be gods. God forbid that we fall short. God forbid that we don't live up to societal expectations of who we should be. We're demonized, we're vilified, and we're basically sent to die. And it's disgusting. And just I'm waking up to that reality, just even in my community. When I'm walking in my community, I realize that there are expectations. I'm assaulted by expectations as to who I should be. And when I don't fit into that criteria, into that box, I am instantly rejected. I'm criticized. I'm put down. And it's like, are you serious? Because I don't fit into your rubric, into your limiting notion of who I should be, then I don't get that love, that support, that tenderness. Black men, we need tenderness. We really do. Tenderness. We need to be held. We need spaces to be held for us. These spaces are subpar, at best, and at worst, re-traumatizing. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what we have to contend with as Black men, Black people in general. Black women, I know they got their issues too. I trust and believe. Right now, I'm speaking as a Black man, And I'm speaking as a person who has just been on edge lately. I think that everything is just being thrust into my awareness all at once. Sometimes I find it hard to breathe. I'm getting shortness of breath. It's too much. It's all too much. And this is why I've distanced myself from other people, because they're exhausting. People are triggering, they're activating, and they're exhausting. I've had to just distance myself because they're selfish too. They only see you for what you can do to benefit them. I think also I'm very frustrated because I lost 2 friendships this year. I wouldn't say good friendships because they weren't, if you want to know the truth. One was with somebody who was chronically selfish, who couldn't see past their own reflection. Another was with a consummate narcissist. But these were 20 plus. One was 20 plus. Another was over 10 years. So these are long-term friendships. And I think that, just not having those people and losing those people, although they were not quality at all, they were something. And I realized that, a lot of times when you heal, the thing about healing is this, what they don't tell you about healing is that oftentimes you will lose people who benefited from your brokenness, which is really not a loss at all if you think about it. But truth be told, it still hurts. It hurts because you've invested so many years, you've invested so much time, energy, and resources into these relationships only for them to break down. It's too much. So just losing these 2 people definitely sent me over the edge too. I think also a lot of times I use the city, NYC, as an escape hatch, as an outlet. And now with the Airbnb situation the way it is also, you can no longer do Airbnbs in NYC. You got to now pay for these expensive hotels. And it's just like, the city was once my outlet, a place where I can just go to kind of just unwind, meet some quality people or meet some different people. But now you got to pay through the nose just to basically meet people and have some kind of association. It's ridiculous. My relatives in the city don't want to stay with them too much because they're a bunch of nut jobs, truth be told. I'm trying to move away from certain aspects of my life. I'm trying to move away from. These are people who are just nah. They're just nah. Killers, drug dealers. No. You don't want that in your life. You don't want that. The drama. So when you're trying to clean up your life, trying to do right, you really got to pay through the nose, So that's why it's all coming to a head. It's all too much. So I stay prayed up. I say prayed up every single day. I say prayed up. I've been praying like 20 times a day lately. Like, I know God must have a backlog of prayers because honestly, the prayer warriors are definitely at work, working overtime because it's too much. Right now, the world is just crazy. You hear news reports of all this conflict and chaos. You realize that people these days don't even want to listen, don't even want to dignify your story with listening. All they want to do is interject their own opinion, their own autobiography. You tell them about your pain, and it becomes the oppression Olympics. Who has the worst war story? So here they come with their story, trying to trump your story and trying to one-up you. Oh, please, you're not getting the care, compassion, attention, and curiosity necessary for you to actually feel heard, seen, cared for. Just want to scream. I just want to scream. I want to scream. I want to scream. But yeah, this is why. And I know everyone out there, trust me and believe, I know you fed up too. I just think that there is a collective exhaustion and a feeling of tiredness. Everybody's just tired. They're tired of not getting no love. They're tired of not getting no support. They're tired of not getting benefits. They're tired of not being treated right by those who they love and treat right. They're tired of the games. They're tired of the dating apps. They're tired of being shuffled around like a deck of cards within this system of things. They're tired of the politicians. They're tired of politics. They're tired of the food prices. They're tired of inflation. They're tired of the lies. They're tired of the games. They're tired of the constant just trickery. Tired of being played. People are just tired. Tired of putting their faith in institutions that constantly let them down. These news reports, hearing about TD Jake, someone that you admire, now being a power bottom. What the heck is this? What's going on? What's going on with these institutions? Everything is just crumbling. And in a way, I see that that's leaving room and also giving an invitation to truth. I can get with that. I know the function of all this happening now. I see it. Thankfully, my Heavenly Father has gifted me with insight. It's His gift, not mine. It's not mine. His gift. All praises to Him. I direct you to Him, always. My thing is this. You see it, but it does not make it any easier to contend with. You know what's happening, but at the same time, just seeing it up close and personal, woo, it's too much. It's too much. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. What else is on? Because I've seen enough. So I'm just like, right now, that's why I am just on edge. And I think what helps people manage these things is when they have support. When you have genuine support from loved ones and family, you can handle things better. They insulate you. They wrap around you to help insulate you from the evils of the world. So you can better deal with certain things. But when you're just out here fighting alone, fighting by yourself, that's hard. That's hard. And I don't care. I don't care if you are strong. After a while, you just get tired of fighting alone. You get tired of just holding on to that steel bar. You're holding on. You're holding on for dear life. People get tired. They get tired. So trust me, I know what it like, Miss Seeley, to want to sing and get it beat out you. Trust. That line from The Color Purple, trust. So if you're out there and you fed up too, I just want to let you know you're not alone. Trust and believe. I don't know what to do for you. I don't even know what to do for me half the time. I'm just going day by day, taking it at this point, minute by minute. That's it. At this point, all you can do is try to love on yourself, give yourself your affirmations, really pour into you, and really just lean on God for support. We can't lean on just ourselves. We need a higher power. It's obvious. It's obvious. Y'all see it. Human hands cannot fix what this world is going through. Nah, sorry. They try, but they end up creating more imbalances along the way. So the thing about it is this. We have got to do something more. Human hands ain't gonna fix this. We need a divine. We need a higher power. That's it. So I wish y'all the best. Do what you do. Live your life. Love ya. Mean it. Peace.